OG back on the screen. Hit the like. Hit me up on Instagram if you need promos. Joe Mighty 5. I know you guys been seeing the promos roll out. Get right. Invest into yourself. This ain't I don't remember this type of stuff happening in the old days. 17. So I'm not saying I want to go back. Like, always like advancing to a new 2K, but 2K trying to make their game so realistic to the point where they make it hard. Not for me, but just harder in a sense overall as a basketball game in general that we all have to adjust to. It's not going well for other guys. A 20-year-old father says he was playing NBA 2K and was down 2 points in the fourth quarter of the game. Rec randoms. Didn't I tell y'all the rec is not like, yo, a lot. It's winter time, right? Everybody on 2K in the wintertime. It's cold, too cold. Oh yeah, we on 2K, man. Hop on. Unless you going to the gym. Everybody on 2K. Going too hard, like, you know, doing that. You know how some niggas move and shit. They moving their head or like doing extra shit when they playing. I blame the OGs, man. I blame the old heads. Because the old heads is the most toxic in the rec. 2K and the devs just said this, and I'm sorry y'all, but I have to make it true. Like, I have to make it make sense. They make the game for, and I feel like that's how games started losing enjoyment. Maybe they did it because they feel like people are left out. And when you think about it, you look at rep system in 2K, NBA 2K, right? People felt like they didn't have chances to get certain rewards, but it didn't make the game not fun for them to hop on the game and play it and still grind. They was just like, damn, I never would be able to get to that level, you know. So you see how they did certain things to change the game, take stuff away to make it more even, so everybody's like, it's like everybody's getting the same thing. Like how everybody has an iPhone, the latest iPhone, you're gonna get to say you can't spend $7,000 more and make the iPhone have some extra new gadgets, you know what I mean, type time. So I blame the old heads, man. The lack of patience when you're playing the game. He became frustrated and threw his 8-month-old son against the wall. The world has to get more organized. I always say things like, you'll have people on 2K that's going so hard for nothing. They just want to win. And I feel like that in a video game isn't good on a psychology end. It doesn't work well. It doesn't. 2K, the Evan guy came out and said that they focused their game on around 9 to 5 workers. Like, no, not that. He said majority of the people that play are the ones who play the less percentage, and that those are like the 9 to 5 workers, the people who, but those people still get off work and get on the game. And it's like, I look at things as a time frame. If somebody's getting off the work right 9:30 or something like that, you got to get up to work at 8 maybe in the morning or something like that. He got a few hours to play by himself. That's still like a crunch time. It's like, it's still like a, it ain't a real ease time. Like, man, I got 3 days off. You understand? It's not like that. It's like, oh, I got 4 days off, I'm good to go. Like, no, it's still a crunch ease time. Like, a person feel like he got to get a lot in before that time period come up and he got to go to work the next day. You know what I mean? And it's like they're trying to rush enjoyment into that sector, into a game that's not where it's easily to go off at. For example, you shoot shots. I got gameplay that come crazy, man. You shoot some shots, right? You miss a few, somebody else is gonna want the shots now or want the ball. It's like there's no more prioritizing the roles. people look at it like when you miss shots now, like you just suck or something. And it's like, no, bro, it can play out like that sometimes. Everybody just wants to wide open catch and shoot all the time. So you'll pass me the ball. I'm wide open. I play with centers all the time. They're out on the 3-point line all the time. So it's like, there's a big problem with that. We're going to click this because it's only short. I just wanted to talk real quick. People always try to say, this is my channel. We talk on here. I break down gems. What I just said, right? Whatever I was just saying a few seconds ago. Gems. Okay? Letting you know how the business works. Letting you see certain cracks, things why. Things have changed. And they're catering to certain... And they're catering to the 9 to 5 where those are really your best consumers. They play the most. When you have people like who's a grinder, he probably plays a certain amount of times, but he has maybe free time to like not have to play if it's a content career, whatever the case is. For example, like myself or whatever the case is, right? Those guys who get off, it's like a schedule, so they'll be on it more. So 2K is prioritizing to those guys. Those are the guys who's probably gonna buy VC. You know, like man, it gets deep, bro. Like it gets deep. This guy, bro, is a damn shame, bro. You're sick, bro. And then the OGs are always heated, bro.
20-year-old Jalen White was playing NBA 2K, and he was, quote, down 2 points in the fourth quarter of the game and became frustrated when he threw his 8-month-old son against the wall.
Jalen White, 24, CFI 334.
In court Saturday, prosecutors charged White with physical abuse of a child and neglecting a child, causing great bodily harm.
The defendant has confessed to this incident. The defendant is also the only person with the ability and the opportunity to inflict this harm on the victim.
The criminal complaint states White told detectives, quote, I heard the wall. It was hard on his head. It was hard. It was a loud, hard wall, end quote. Later saying, quote, I heard the impact of the wall after I tossed him. Prosecutors say the baby has a traumatic brain injury and
infant child, which had multiple injuries.
Those other injuries, discovered by hospital staff, they include a clavicle fracture and 6 rib fractures, all in different stages of healing.
This appears not to be the first abusive conduct with this child based on the fact that there are multiple stages of healing of broken ribs.
White, shaking his head as the court commissioner speaks, she ordered he be held on a $100,000 cash bail.
We're gonna get to some of these comments, man. This guy's an idiot, bro. Down to not even a content creator. There's no purpose. You're just playing the game to either. It's like, that's why I said, it's like people are treating 2K like the real life park. Like, you ever been go to the park? Some OGs that's probably going through some shit in their life. Like, there's been angry OGs that come to the court. People always talk about it. Like, it's like that. Like, y'all have to understand. Like, you see more teenagers. You're not gonna have like. There's some teenagers that probably angry because they could be going through something at the home, but you're not gonna have that most of the time. More people, OGs had more experience, so they had more pain. Everybody, you're going to go through pain all throughout life. You know, it's however you transmute it and however you deal with it and however you build yourself out, so you're more protected, right? But they've been through more, so when they be coming to the court and stuff, they already be having pent up stuff, little baby mama problem issues. It seemed like that locked into the game, like, for what? Tournament? Like, yo. And this just screams wetlock. Like, you have no type of, like, love or, what's the word called? Empathy in your heart. Like, doing that to a kid over 2K. Let's see what people are saying. 8-month-old baby died in your jokes. Oh, the 8-month baby? Damn. This is terrible. He's about to... Oh, snap. Kid is still alive. Mr. Morales, all I said is the guy is going to be facing 2 years up my dick. Damn. Cold a man and shot. Bro killed his son and got locked up for life over a shitty game. L-tweet, the baby didn't die. L-tweet, the baby died and you're making a joke. The baby didn't. Alright, stop being perimeter for likes. Don't even have facts. Ain't even watch the video. Shut the F up. murmur for likes when I'm carrying the child's well-being, murmur for likes regardless if the baby's alive or not. It's not a joking situation. The baby is alive, nigga. People can be sensitive on the internet. I get it. But he's talking about he's about to get 2K years in prison. That's not even, he's not even joking about the baby. You understand? Like, I don't get how people is upset that OD with it, because he's not even like talking about the baby. Come on, bro. Like, trust. I've played 2K. I've had where my kid crying, and that's probably the scenario. Was he's probably playing the game, there's crying going on, down 2, reacted and snapped because he lost. And I'm like, why? I never understood why people be so that deep in over a loss. Like, oh man, over your kids, like, that's your child. It has to be going on in dude's mind. You know, over 2K, that's not good. Yo, 2K just does like a terrible track record. You see some stories about people with some 2K, like, it's bad. Like, we're not talking about the child. People have to learn how to separate that. Some people just be a little sensitive because they hear what happens. We talking about him. This is him, he's crazy. Some people think like, damn, the game not even that good enough to be worth it to be that mad over. Like, that's how some people thinking about it. Like, and this is when we go back into the real reality of their game. Like, this is just a Twitter community that we have. There's people that like the game. It's like we're a small fraction of influence that they see and they know is around, but they know that there's people that like the game. He was locked in. He's down 2. He cares about that. He has to care about that. To pick up your son, to throw him into the wall, he has to care about that more than his son. That's just the reality of it. And then it comes down to the wetlock babies. What do I mean by wetlock babies? You do something like this to your son, that's you look at the baby as it's like, I hate that the world's like that. That that's a real thing. To be like a wetlock baby, meaning the guy had sex, got the girl pregnant, and had a baby out of just horniness. He didn't really care to say, oh, I want a child to be mine, and he's ready to deal with the responsibilities and accepting stuff. No, he wasn't ready to deal with the responsibilities. You know damn well that baby probably was walking around crying, making noise, and it probably was messing up his focus. It's easy detective work I do, messing up his focus, and instantly pick the baby up, do it, because he lost. The frustration has to come from him already having to watch the baby, probably while he's already down by 2 and he lost. And then regardless, even if it's not that we can't see it, still picking up the baby up out of rage, like, and throwing the baby. Come on. He's losing control. And then what the report says, what he said.
The criminal complaint, quote, I heard the impact of the wall after I tossed him. Prosecutors say the baby has a traumatic brain injury and
infant shock.
I heard the impact of it after I tossed him. That just sounds like it sounds slow. It doesn't even sound intelligent or detailed. Like, it doesn't even sound like it's coming from somebody's heart. Like, sound like it's just a thought floating in his brain. I heard the impact. Like, come on. He looks dumb. Like, no, like in these pictures, like, not as a dumb person, but that's just anger issues. Like I said, once again, you have all these people on the game. He's not the only one. It's so many dudes, random wreck. You play same type of energy, crash out energy, get mad when they lose. Toxic. It's terrible, man. Now let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section below. Over 25 is wow. I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey, y'all take a second and come subscribe to my boy BMR Champ. He's doing a giveaway. Go comment your Cash App on his videos. Comment as much as you can, and he's going to Cash App somebody, okay? 5 winners. Tap in with him right now. Hurry up.